Welcome to my live monthly sale. This is a third Wednesday of the month where I have my live sale every month. First one of the year for 2024. If you don't know who I am your host, Jan Hibbard, here at Log Cabin Leather by Jan. I am the maker, creator, designer of everything here that I create. If you're new, please, or even if you're not new, please leave a comment where you're from. Again, that helps the algorithm get going and broadens my reach, and that would be really helpful to a small business like mine. So I'd appreciate it if you could do that. Again, already ran into a glitch with the recording thing, so hopefully this is going to work. In all honesty, this is being pre-recorded. If you don't know anything about me, my husband just had a double lung transplant and he's at Mass General Hospital in Massachusetts. I'm up here in New Hampshire today because we're having a snowstorm. But when this actually goes live, I will be at the hospital. So I'll be watching this recording so I can respond to the comments and so forth. Hopefully that is the plan. If things go as I hope. Again, this is a live monthly sale. I have just 20 items I'm going to offer for sale. Each of them are one of a kind, except for the first couple. Again, I have somewhat duplicates of the first couple items I have. Everything else is one of a kind. I will go through them one at a time. If you ever attended a Facebook Live sale before, each item is numbered. I'll show up the number and the item. And if you're interested in that item, you comment sold. And then I will need your email and so forth so I can send you an invoice, get your address, all that, kind of thing. But again, it will be initialized from the comment you make. If the things are one of a kind, the first person who comment gets the item. And like I said, this will be recorded. The sale is live somewhat for 48 hours. So I'm actually going to give you till noontime on Friday to respond. So if you respond, 10 hours after the live event and somebody's already commented on the item, then obviously you're not going to get it. But if nobody has, then it will be yours. Once I get your email, you send you the invoice, you pay the invoice, and then I will get the item shipped out. So that is how it goes. Again, please leave a comment where you're from. That really helps to build reach and everything, and that really helps a small business like mine, and that is, in all honesty, where I struggle sometime. So I'm going to go through each of the items. Like I said, I have 20 items. They all have numbers. I just want to hold up my numbers and see if they show the right way. Well, an 11 is kind of not a good one to use as my first example here. Yeah, right. I'm missing the number for this pile already. Let me see. Okay, so that shows up I have two different sides to these cards, and I want to make sure I'm showing the right side, and I'm already missing the number for that one pile. So there we have a number. Okay. All right. So the first items are from my Wilderness collection. This was a collection of ornaments and home decor I had brand new this holiday season. So I have a few things that I have kind of left over from that. So I'm going to offer those here today. I have some bear ornaments. So these are number 11. So I'll go through these. They're a slight bit different. They are shaped like the bear's paw, and they have a bear in the middle. So say this one is I think the grizzly bear, actually. This one is a black bear, so it is in black. The toenails are black. This one is kind of a honey, because black bears can be all different shades. Out in Colorado, they're generally the lighter colors, and here they tend to be more the black to the very dark browns. And then you have this one. So again, these are all number 11. If there's a particular one, again, this is why the email is necessary. If you comment, you want something, number 11, bear, then I'm going to ask the first one who makes that comment, which of the three they want, and then I'll go from there. So again, I call one I'm saying the brown bear, the black bear, the honey bear. You can also label it that way, but those are all number 11. The normal price of these was $29. They are on sale for $25. Okay. So that's number 11. That was my first item. My second item is number 14. These are wolf ornaments. So again, they are slightly different. These two are pretty close to, I would, again, all the things I make are one of a kind because they are, the wolves in slightly different positions. This one is heads sticks out maybe more than the other. These are $28 and they are on sale for $24. And then I have this one again. They're all very similar. Again, because they're one of a kind. So there are 3 of those. So that is number 14. That is the wolf ornament. And really, for all practical purposes, they have like the same wolves in them. So they're pretty much the same. It's supposed to be the moon, howling at the full moon, kind of in the background behind them. So again, those were 28. Now they're 24. There are 3 of those, and that will be it. Now this next one was a brand new style and so forth, which I really liked, was the bison. Of course, I work at an Indian museum, so bison and how important it was to the American Indian community and so forth is important to me. So here's a bison. It has the beautiful mountains in the background with some snow on the back there, the valley kind of in between, and then the bison with the calf in the front. So now this is number 5. This is a little bit of an in-between size. It's 6.5 inches long, so maybe too big for an ornament for some people, not for others, because ornaments on trees nowadays come in, all different sizes. So it could be used for either home decor. What's nice about them, they're nice and lightweight. So, regardless of what you want them on, window decor, however you want to hang them or display them, it's light. It's not going to require, a lot to hang it up. So that's number 5. Now, this one was $32. It is on sale for $27. That's the only one I have. Again, all the rest of those sold out at Christmas time. So that's really the ornaments. Now, I have a little bit larger decor that was also part of the Wilderness collection. This is number 8. And this is the loon. So this is a larger one. These are really meant for the home decor. This is 10.5 so inches long, about. And again, has the loon. There's a loon in front of the one in the front calling out. So maybe the male, and then in the back is one with a baby on the back. The water in the front and the rocks. Mountains and sunset in the background. Beautiful. Unique, one of a kind design. These are all something my own design, my own fabrication. Again, everything I make here is made by me. It's 100% leather. It's lightweight. It's durable. It's hand painted. It's going to last a very long time. So this, again, was $45. Now it's on sale for $39. Sale runs through Friday at noontime, I said. All right, this is the last of the decor item, last of the items from the Wilderness collection. This is the bear decor, and this was really one of my favorites. This has the 3 bears, is what I call it. You can see the mama grizzly and then the 2 babies behind it, just going up to the water and so forth. This is number 3. Give you my numbers so they're not in the way of my items. My number's bigger than my item. So again, about 10 inches long, very lightweight, 3D cutout in the back. So whatever background you have it against, it's going to show through because it's see-through in the back. Looks pretty on the blue. So that's number 3. Again, was $45, is $39. So just like the loon. All right, so that's the end of the Wilderness collection. Now we're going to go on to what I call desk organizers. Now this was something, again, I originated with my mother because she had something like this. She sat on the desk in the hallway, and when the mail came, she'd bring it in. She'd look at what she wanted to and then leave the rest of whatever was my father's for him. When he came home, he'd grab the mail things like that. So I call it a desk organizer, letter carrier. Some people use it to keep their remotes in. It's whatever you want it to be, but this is what it is. And again, some of these items are not items I'm going to stock on a regular basis anymore. And that's going to go through a good portion of what I had, all the book cover and desk type things. The reason for that is when I do craft shows, I do them by myself. It's a lot to carry. It's a lot to lug. I've upsized my vehicle 3 times because it did not have the capacity to hold the weight of my items and my, booth and all that kind of thing. So I'm trying to downsize a little bit. So covers and things like that, which do take up big, Rubbermaid totes and are, reasonably heavy when you have it full of everything. I'm trying to downsize a little bit. So these desk organizers, my point of that is not something I'm going to stock. This will be something, if you want a custom order, I will make, and so forth, but it's not something I'm going to make on a regular basis. Now, the original price of these was quite a bit more than what I am charging now. Again, these were up over $200 to begin with because it is hand sewn. So the intensity in sewing this actually takes a long time. I've started making the holes a little bit differently, which speeds up the process a little bit. So, that's what I would do in the future. But as of when this was made, again, I used a different size stitch, I should say. So this is a loon one. You know what loons are. They're my favorite bird, a totally aquatic bird, like the other loon item I showed. They've always been my favorite. We have them on the lakes here in New Hampshire. So this is 35. I realize my number isn't showing. This is loon. So the loon is sitting on the nest, a floating nest, because again, if their nests are close to the shore, then raccoons and so forth steal their eggs. They're very vulnerable. The loon cannot walk on land, so its only safety really is the water. And of course, it's a very sharp beak, but So this is number 35. Again, these were $225 at one point. Recently, I've had them for $125. I'm going to offer it for $110 now. Because like I said, I'm not going to be carrying these around anymore. I have just 2 of these left, and these are the last 2. So this is number 35. It's going for $110. It is a loon desk organizer. So that's number 35. And the other one I have is number 46, or 26 rather. 26, and is the penguins. The emperor penguins with the chicks as they hatch in the rookery. And that is number 46. So this is also 110. Number 26, not 46. It says 46 on the back of this card. But backwards because, again, on some things the numbers show backwards. Like a phone. All right, so that's 110. That's number 46. Again, if you need the things repeated, you're going to have to watch a recording because this is not live, so I can't go back. Now I'm going to go into some journals. Again, this was something that I specialized in. I made hundreds of these for years. Now they aren't as popular, which saddens me because people don't write anymore, especially the younger generations. Writings and things like that are not, something they do anymore. This is number 16. This is what I call an inlay journal. Now, this is totally my own design. It has this pretty cover. It has this nail, which is a rustic antique style pewter nail that locks it closed and is attached there at the bottom. You open that. This beautiful shape on the front, and so is cut inlay. This is lambskin in a pebble grain, light blue color with a pink in the middle. Opens up. You have a pocket here on the front. You have a composition book that slides in the middle, so you could use a different size notebook. It's about this size, 7.5 inches tall, or a little bit taller than that, I think. No, 9.5 inches tall. So that's a standard size book, really. Has the sliding from the side. Then it has a beautiful pocket on the back here with a zipper here to keep things in. Also a pocket behind here. Has a pen holder there. So you've got the zipper compartment there. You have the pen holder. You have the pocket underneath that. You have a pocket, full pocket that goes underneath the slide-in book. So like I said, you could use other style books, and this is a pocket as well. So a very unique, beautiful item. You're not going to find anywhere else because it was my own design, my own style. The regular price of these was $125. Now I'm offering it for $99. So that's number 16. A unique gift, beautiful gift for a young lady, somebody going off to college, somebody who likes a journal, because it's refillable, so you can keep the cover forever and just refill it with the books and so forth. So that's number 16. And again, $99 on sale. All right, next one is number 27. This is one of the larger items. This is a 3-ring binder, laced on the edges. So the double loop stitch, it's called, around the edges, which is beautiful. I think that the contrast in this book, it's a dark brown leather, briefcase leather. It came from a company that used to be in Maine, Berwick, Maine. It used to be factory where it came from. Unique design you're not going to find anywhere else. Inside has 2 pockets on the front here. Has a business card pocket. Has the places for the pens at the top. Has another pocket here on the back. And then has, I think, a 1-inch binder. Beautiful, beautiful laced book. Now, if you know anything about me or my products, you know that my catalog, same style, same pattern. This was made in 1978. And it's accompanied me to every show I do and every place I go. And yes, it's filled with pictures of things I've made over the decades. This book could be used for something like that. It can be just used as a notebook, for business. It can be used for whatever you want it to. It's a standard 3-ring binder. So again, the original prices of these were like $350. Again, this is something that I won't be making anymore unless it's custom order, because it is labor intensive and big to carry around. And that, and if people want to customize, it's much easier to do that in the creation process rather than after the fact. If people, like I specialize, I'll put initials and things on products and so forth. That's much harder to do after the product is made. It needs to be done like on a guitar strap, which I'm going to also show you some. It's easier to do it as I'm making it rather than at the end. So this is number 27. This is this beautiful 3-ring binder. You're not going to find anything like this anywhere else. This is my own design. This was, again, I was having it for sale for $195. Now it's down to $110. $110. This can be yours. A lifetime treasure. Number 27. $110. A lifetime treasure. Again, my notebook is going on 47 years old now, so built to last. And again, my notebook was the first thing I ever laced like that, and didn't really know much about the lacing. The hardest part of doing that lacing is the finishing stitches, how to get the beginning and the end to come together so you can't tell that it happened. And that did take a lot of practice to get that down. Now, this is a beautiful notebook. I call it a pocketbook collection. It was with the composition book that had the blue and the pink, the inlay design. This was part of that collection too, because all these books were books with pockets, so I called it the pocketbook collection. And so this is a beautiful one. Of course, it kind of inspired by my native interests and so forth. This is number 17. This is this beautiful royal blue leather. It has this pocket on the front, which has this beautiful tooled and lace design. It has the beads and so forth. It has a concho in the middle. Very unique, very native style, I would say, a lot of people would say. Inside, it holds a beautiful spiral notebook, just a 3-ring notebook. A spiral bound notebook. It has places for your pens on the front. This is a pocket here as well as behind here. There's a pocket up behind the notebook. And so this is a perfect place for like a cell phone or whatever to slide into and so forth like that. If you're, beautiful for a student, something. So again, the original prices of this was $125, but now it is down to $99. Again, it's all fully lined too, which again, this is the only notebook I've ever made that's actually fully lined. This has a fully like suede lining and so forth, whereas most of the books are not lined. I mean, a notebook binder, the way it's made, yes, has 2 layers of leather, but most books, again, do not have a full lining. This one does. So this is $99. And again, that was number 17. So the blue spiral notebook. Number 17. All right, the next item is this tote bag, which again, I've made a couple series of tote bags. So this is my last one that was inspired a little bit more by butterflies in nature. And maybe I may have some in part of my next collection coming up if I get a chance to put it together. This is a large bag. It is, I think, 18 inches long, 16 or so inches deep. I don't have the measurements. I should. 12 or so inches deep anyways. I mean, my tablet easily fits in here. It's in front of me. It's what I'm recording on. And I have a 17-inch tablet, and it fits in here, no problem, with room to spare. So it's large. It says buttery yellow, buttery soft, pebble grain leather. It has these beautiful monarch butterflies that are hand painted and they're sewn onto the front pocket. So you have this kind of designer, like this, styled pocket here on the front of the bag. Inside the bag, there's a full zipper compartment along the whole back of the bag. So it's a full side of that square on the back of the bag. So beautiful, soft, buttery. I love the feel of this bag. I really do. Sorry, I dropped something. So it wasn't $150. It is on sale now for $125. It is the only one of these I have. I don't believe I have enough leather to make any more like this. I may be coming up with some more tote bags, but again, they'll all be totally different. So that is that one. And that was this one was number 23. I'm not sure where my 23 ended up because of my numbers fell on the floor here. This is number 23. Pocket. All right, here we go. Nope, 25 rather. This is number 25. The tote bag. Make sure I have that written right. It's 25. The bag is hanging around my leg. Next thing we're moving on to is guitar straps. So this obviously is not for everybody. Guitar straps is something that grew out of my belt line and became very popular. And I make all different widths, all different styles, designed to provide ultimate comfort. So I do have one. I don't have it fully attached to this strap. They all will attach to the guitars. I would suggest, of course, strap locks. I do not have strap locks on this, and I am not going to attach it fully. All my straps adjust in many different ways. So right here at the end of the fully padded strap, it's padded and it's lined with leather. There is a button on this end too. So for me, depends on how you play your instrument. This strap would almost be long enough without even having the extra strap on it. So there's that option. There is an extra strap on each of these, which is adjusted. You can see there are holes there. This is the shortest length it can go. Like I said, though, it has a button right there, which I could attach it to if I needed that short, or anywhere, I can make this strap longer or shorter. If these straps ever need to be shortened on an item, you can let me know. And, if you just ship that strap back, as long as you tell me I need to cut to here, things like that, because it's way too long. Or when you order one, if you want it, please tell me the length you'd like the strap. I wear, my strap on my guitar right now is, 53 inches long. Then I'm going to make it so that the strap is 53 inches long when you get it, and we'll adjust a couple inches shorter or longer either way. So that's how it will work with the guitar straps. This is strap number 13. This is a 3.5-inch strap. It is a straight strap, traditional style strap, fully padded. It has a suede lining, which is going to kind of hold it in place. Again, wraps around your back, fully padded. People who have the real heavy instruments prefer the wider straps because it distributes the weight better. And that's about all I'm going to show you for that. I'm not going to probably hold all of them up on the guitar just because that's a little bit more difficult. So that was number 13. That's a wide, I make them up to 4 inches wide. This happens to be a 3.5-inch strap. Normal price is $199. For the next 48 hours, it's $175 for that strap. So that's number 13. Okay, next is number 4. This is also a straight strap. This is a narrower one now. It is called a black antique. So it's kind of blacky, browny. Looks kind of antique, black and brown. So see, the color does kind of go in and out like that. Again, all the straps have the adjustments at both ends, as well as the adjustment strap here. This has a leather lining. This is number 4. This is 2.5 inches wide. So again, if I put it over my back like this. Again, everybody has different widths, different preferences, so it depends on what you like. Again, fully padded. See how thick it is? That's because it has a 1/2 inch of foam padding squished in between the layer of leather, fully leather lined, and the design piece on the front. So this is number 4. Again, 2.5 inches wide, was $179, on sale for $155. So that's number 4. Now, the next ones I'm going to show you are a different style guitar strap. This is in my curved collection. This is number 12. Notice this has a contour to it. Well, this is really supposed to contour to your back. Now, this is, again, a 2.5-inch strap, just like the last one. This is a beautiful jade color. The leather's a little bit softer than maybe the other straps because, again, it's a different leather. The design panel is that same leather. Can't really see them with my hair. But very pretty strap. And it contours to your back and the curves of your body. Keeps it off your neck a little bit. This curved style helps you keep it from getting too close to your neck and rubbing because it keeps it in that kind of nook in your shoulder and keeps it, from rubbing there. That's the purpose of the curved strap. It's supposed to kind of divide and keep you. So now this is, again, number 12. This is a 2.5-inch. The curved the regular price was $209. Now it's $185. And that's a curved, number 12. Next one, also curved. This is a little bit narrower. This is a 2-inch, I believe. This is a 2-inch curved one. This has a suede lining. Again, somebody with a lighter instrument, somebody who isn't as much of a professional. This one is number 22. And again, see, it keeps it kind of in that nook in your shoulder so it stays there, wraps around, goes in between your shoulder blades. Works nicely. Really does work Even if you're a left-handed musician, it really would work as well. It helps keep it off your shoulder. So this is number 22. This is a 2-inch. So the regular price of this was $199. So this is $175. Number 22. Last guitar strap now is number 7. This is a wide one. So this would be really more for a professional player, I would say. This is number 7. It is a curved 3.5-inch strap. It is a solid brown color with a hand tool design. Again, wraps around your back. So again, people, again, with the real heavy instruments and so forth. The padding, of course, people love the padding and rave about the padding. But the fact that it contours like that holds it in place. So the straight straps are a little bit better if you like to, slide your strap up and down and move your guitar around a lot. The curved ones really are going to hold it more in place. So if you let go of it, it's going to stay where you put it. That it's not going to slide out of the way or, I'm not a player. I can't really answer. But, that's the design, and to keep it from rubbing on your neck and to keep the padding so it provides soft and, again, in between the shoulder blades. That type of thing. So this is a 3.5. Like I say, I do go up to 4-inch. This is the curved 3.5-inch was $229. This is $205 now for the next 48 hours or so. And that is number 7. Number 7. All right, we're getting down to our last few items here. Now we have some notepads. We're back to kind of some book covers, even some unique ones. Master Teacher, I started, of course, most of the things I started were things that I saw here in United States. Of course, then we branched off to things like the Arctic and the penguins, because penguins were something people always were interested in. But as a teacher and so forth, my interests always took me to the rainforest and places like that. So that's where kind of the or tropical areas, that's where the koalas and kangaroos came in. So that's what you're going to see next. So this is a beautiful notepad cover, I'm going to say. This is number 2. It has a koala with a baby on it. Beautiful picture. One of a kind. I mean, you've done other koalas, but they're in different poses, different positions. The leaves and so forth on the trees are always a little bit different. Holds a 5x7 notepad. Now I have a lined notepad. It can be a plain notepad. It can be whatever kind of notepad you want to put in here. It has a pen loop here to hold the pen. So it's right beside place to keep all the notes in the front. Pad of paper slips in from the top. So any 5x7 pad is going to fit in there. Again, room for notes underneath as well. Full pocket underneath the pad. This is number 2. Again, beautiful, beautiful koala design. You are not going to find anywhere else. So this was $99. I mean, these were up to $125. Now I'm selling for $79. Again, I'm not going to be making these anymore unless I custom orders for a book cover and you tell me the size and all that. So this is number 2, the koala, $79. If you like the Australian things, then you might like this one too, is a kangaroo. Same thing, has a Mom and Joey background. It has the same pockets and so forth. Same thing. Pen, 5x8 notepad. Pocket underneath, pen, all that. This was number 10. Okay, and again, so the kangaroo one, also $79. You're not going to find anywhere else. It's my own original design, background, everything is hand-drawn. So those are the 2 notepads I have. Next is number 9. And this has dolphins on it. Ocean was another one of my favorite things. Dolphins. And so this holds a planner. So now this is actually a little bit of a smaller planner. So this is number 9. Actually, I have an address book in here. No, it's a planner. It's a generic planner. It doesn't have dates in it. It has a place for notes, Monday through Friday, the year. So, and addresses. So it's actually kind of a kind of nice. Has places for addresses there, your calendar there, your monthly calendars here, and then your weekly calendars, places for notes in between, and so forth. So not a bad little book. Can be replaced. Again, it's a smaller size at address planner, I should say. So this is number 9. Again, it was $99. Now it's $75. One of a kind, dolphin, mother with the calf, and so forth. Holds the pen. Now the pen locks it closed. So see this pen, there's a loop on either side of the book. And when I put the pen through both of them, it prevents the book from opening. So if you stuff notes in the sides and so forth, they won't fall off. So that's, again, number 9 is $75, the dolphin. No planner. So now, very last item. This is a sketchbook. This is something that would be perfect for students studying art and things that needs a book to keep their things in. So this is number 38. This is a navy blue pebble grain. It does not have any design on it. Again, part of what I called that pocketbook collection before, like the other sculpted front journal doesn't have the inlay pieces. This is just all the navy blue. Does have the nail to close it like the other one. So you open it up, and this has the 9x12 sketch pad in it. So again, designed for an art student. 9x12 sketch pad there, has a pocket in the front to hold things. In the back here, it has a pocket with a pouch, so you could put your art supplies, your pencils, things like that inside of it, and it Velcro closes. You also have another pocket under there. The pocket slides through under the book, so you can stick notes or pictures or whatever in that section as well. And then it all closes up, and you can keep everything snug as a bug in your little cover. So, and then the nail to lock it closed. So again, this is number 38. This was $179. Now it's on sale for $150. It holds a 9x12, so it is a big book. So this is number 38. And that is the last item I have. So that is all 20 items I have gone through. Again, the sale prices will be available until Friday at noontime. You need to comment if you want something. Like I said, this is pre-recorded, but you need to comment. I will be looking at those comments and looking at the timestamps from them, regardless of what you're watching on. Because this may be on YouTube as well as Facebook and some other locations. So if that's the case, I'll have to look at the comments. That's the best I can do, because I will be headed down, or in Boston, I should say, at the time that the video goes live. That's going to wrap it up for now. Again, please leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think. Any thoughts, ideas, comments, telling me where you're from, things like that. Help a small business to grow. So even if you're not commenting on that you want to purchase something, making some comment some way or another would still help my business to grow. So I would appreciate that. Also, again, reminders, I do have a sale once a month. My plan is the third Wednesday of the month to have the sale. Sometimes it's a live sale. Sometimes it's a website sale. Sometimes it's a spin the wheel sale. Well, I have a game wheel that I spin and will give you a random discount. Things like that. I've had a fall off sale. I've had a Christmas in July sale. So they all vary. Again, generally try to shoot for that same day, when the third Wednesday of the month. I was doing 11 o'clock. So that is when this will go live. Thank you very much. And again, that's my plan going forward, is the live videos to go with the sale. Regardless if it's a website sale, I usually do have a video to launch it and let you know what's going on. Again, any questions, please leave comments. That's going to wrap it up for now. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.